All right. So according to YouTube, I am live. This is my first video in a few years. I've been really busy. I'll give you a quick little life update. I started a restaurant where I live, and we've done really well. But as the years kind of went by, I realized that that's really not what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I just sold my my half of the business, and now I am pursuing a career in education. I want to be a history teacher. So I'm almost there. I've got about another year of school, but yeah, I just felt like it was the right time to do it. My wife's a teacher, and it's time. So anyway, while you guys are all here, I figured I'd show you guys some comics that I got within the last month or two. I've still been collecting over these last few years, just not as much. Obviously, I haven't, owning a restaurant, you basically live there. I've been working nonstop for the last 3 years. So, but I still have been collecting here and there when I can. Mostly eBay, but whenever I can get into a shop, I try as well. So yeah, so here's some stuff that I've picked up if you guys are interested in checking it out. This is Detective Comics 854. This is the first appearance of Batwoman, Kate Kane Batwoman. So that one's pretty cool. I love the New 52 Batwoman, and this is actually her first appearance. It's very affordable. I ended up getting this for $1.50, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know why it doesn't go for more, but it's very, very undervalued in my opinion. All right, just keep going here. This is New Mutants 18, first appearance of, I believe it is Thunderstar, right? Something like that. Anyway, so there's that. There is Batman 475. I'll just kind of go through these, and if you guys have any questions in the comment section, I'll definitely answer them. I've got, it's kind of very beat up copy, lots of wear on the corners here, but this is Flash 155. This is the first appearance of the what is it called? The shoot, I can't even remember. It's basically it's the group of his supervillains for their first appearance. So there's that. Growing up in the 90s, I was a huge fan of The Rocketeer, so I definitely had to hunt this book down. This is Star Slayer #2, the first appearance of Rocketeer. Loved the movie, and these are all pretty cool to read the backstories here. All right. Some more Brian Boland. I don't know if you guys remember when I was collecting back in the day. I used to love picking up Brian Boland covers, and this one is amazing. I mean, he doesn't get enough credit on these Wonder Woman covers. I know the Jenny Frison stuff right now is going bananas, but these Brian Boland covers are just absolutely phenomenal. The detail that he puts into them are just fantastic. So I got that. Picked up another first appearance of Mockingbird. This is my second copy now. Picked this up for $1, which was pretty freaking sweet. The hype's kind of died down a little bit since the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. thing didn't really pan out for her too well, but yeah, still nice book to pick up for $1. Why not? Picked this one up for $1 as well. It's Captain America 360, the first appearance of Crossbones. It's kind of a debated first appearance. Like, this one's known as the first appearance, but it's a very brief appearance. 361 is the other one that's pretty sought after as well. So either one, I mean, honestly, like, they're both worth about the same. So either one are pretty cool to get. Picked up Daredevil 270, first appearance of Blackheart. My Daredevil run, if you guys may have remembered, I'm focusing on Daredevil. Bring this back just a little bit. I'm focusing on Daredevil I'm probably about 85% done with the entire run. I've got most of the major keys. Right now I'm in the hunt for a number 1, which obviously is the biggest key of it all. But I've got a price range, and honestly, like, I'm not gonna go above it. So, I'll run into one for the grade that I want to get, and as soon as I get it, you guys will be the first to see it. All right, picked up Micronauts number 1, first appearance of the Micronauts, which was pretty cool. Let's see, picked up another copy of Justice League Dark number 1. Can't go wrong there. It's depending on if they have a movie. I'm not big into movie speculation, but excuse me. But I mean, let me see if I can adjust the camera here a little bit. But if it's the right price, I'll pay it. It's, I ended up buying a big old lot on eBay, and a bunch of these New 52s were in there. So got that one. Got some Adam Hughes goodness here. Batgirl number 2. Speaking of Wonder Woman covers, I mean, these Batgirl covers are amazing. But if you guys aren't into Adam Hughes, go check out his Wonder Woman run. It's freaking fantastic. There's Batgirl number 3. All right. First print of Justice League number 1. I remember when I was collecting all these New 52s, this Justice League one sold like that. I believe there's 8 printings, and the 8th printing is the one that you really want. It's got the lowest print run and yada, yada, yada. But I remember these first prints, when it first started, it was bananas. These were up to $50. So now you can buy them for essentially cover price again. But I remember for a little while it was getting out of hand. There's Justice League 1 and Justice League number 2. Let's see. Got another copy of Wonder Woman number 2. And then I got, this was also in there, Batman number 1. This is my 4th copy of Batman number 1. I bought 2 right off the bat, and then I've just come across a couple of other ones as I've gone along. All right, I'm gonna try and speed this up here. I went to one of my local comic shops, and they had a bunch of cheap dollar comics. So I'll go through these real quick, and I couldn't believe some of these were in there. G.I. Joe number 12, number 13, number 14, number 15, 18. All right. And they also had number 11. And these are all like very fine to near mint condition. And number 2. So that was freaking sweet. Couldn't believe that. They also had, these are all for $1, by the way, too. They also had some Spawn in there. They had Spawn number 3. It's a bummer they're not newsstands, but hey, for $1, 4, 6, 7. For $1, I'm not going to leave them there. He also had this. This is Punisher number 4, the first appearance of Microchip. I actually didn't have that, which was pretty cool to find. They had 2 copies of X-Force number 19 there. These are the first appearance of Copycat, which is she was in the Deadpool movie. She played his love interest in the Deadpool movie. Okay, let's see here. Picked this up for $10. This is, oh shoot. This is Uncanny X-Men 244, first appearance of Jubilee. Then I also picked up this New Mutants Annual number 2. This is the first American appearance of Psylocke. Let's see. Picked up a couple of these just because they looked awesome. Sweet Terry Dodson covers. This is Astonishing X-Men number 1, the new version. Picked them up just, I mean, they're not worth anything, but I think they're just 1 in 10s, but nice looking Terry Dodson drawn covers, so couldn't let those sit there for cover price. Let's see. Picked these up. I actually didn't own a copy of this. This is Ultimate Fallout number 4, the first appearance of Miles Morales. Still polybagged. I put it in Mylar. I didn't actually have a copy of that, so I sought one out online and paid $15 for it, and I was actually pretty happy. Okay, my last 2 big ones, before I turn the video off here. The first one, I had an eBay gift card, and it was for $50, and I'm like, okay, I want to try and find a book that's worth $50, but right around there. And this one was on my list for a long time. It's kind of like the same thing with Daredevil number 1. Obviously, it's a little less, it's not worth as much, but I wanted it in the right grade at the right price. And I actually freaking scored, man. This is Batman 386, the first appearance of the Black Mask. This thing is freaking mint, dude. I don't know if you guys can see like how the corners are, and I mean, for a book that's from 85, it's just, I mean, I'm gonna get this CGC'd for sure. Which I'm not huge into slabbing, but I feel like I need to encapsulate this one because it's just too good. So I ended up paying $50 for that, which I think that's a phenomenal deal. Then I started checking out this app called Let Go. And basically it's like a local Craigslist type of thing. And there was a guy on there that was selling comic books. And he had one on there. He had it listed for, I think it was $80. And so I shot him a message. I was like, hey, do you have any Daredevil comics? Because this particular comic wasn't a Daredevil. And he's like, I've got this one, and I've already got those ones and whatever. So anyway, a few weeks passed by, and he's like, hey, he hits me up. He said, hey, are you still interested in that one comic that I initially hit him up on? I was like, yeah, but I'm not really looking to pay $80 for it. I'll be honest, it's not something I'm super looking for, but of course I'd like to add it to my collection. So then he's like, well, shoot me your lowest offer. I was like, I'll give you $50. That's the most I feel comfortable getting. And he's like, all right, I'll take it. I was like, oh man, I should have said lower. But anyway, so he lives about 40 minutes away, so I ended up driving down to his house, and I picked this up for $50. Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, number 1, his first appearance. Like I said, I wasn't really looking for it, but honestly, I mean, you can't go wrong with $50. It's probably like a solid mid-grade, like a 4, 4.5, maybe 5.0 on a killer day, but it's not horrible for $50. It's definitely a great deal. You guys can see that core. I'm still working with the camera here. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want to see more videos, just let me know. I'm kind of glad I'm throwing my name back into the hat here, because there's some killer YouTubers out there. It's been kind of a revitalization of YouTube now, back from when we used to do it back in the day. So anyway, guys, hope you guys are well, and hope to talk to you guys down in the comments section soon. You guys take it easy. Peace.